everyone, this is Mary from Mary's Creative Studio. It is Monday afternoon, August 25th, and I thank you crafters for joining me this afternoon. I am located in Ohio. It is a little overcast. It's in like 68 and it is beautiful outside. I've already taken a couple walks. I'm an outdoor person. I love to be out where nature is. I hope you were able to watch my last video. It was supposed to be a quick and easy card. And this was my card. And then the inside, no sentiment, but just like thank you. And it didn't turn out like a quick, easy card because this is what happened when I stamped the thank you. And I realized I had the stamp backwards, meaning it was not the right way. So I turned it over and did that. So I hope you are able to go back and look at my video. The reason I posted it is because everybody makes mistakes. You know, I'm still new at this and I'm learning, and I just thought it would be nice just to go ahead and post that video. Today I am using a stamp set with 3 punches. It is Stampin' Up. There are 2 items in this card making that is not Stampin' Up. But I'm gonna bring you down and I'm gonna show you the card I'm gonna make and then the product. Okay, so here is my card that I am making. It's not what I had pictured in my head, but I'm gonna tell you, I really like it. It's different, it's unique. And then in the inside, I just stamped some acorns and some leaves and said, have a beautiful day. And then here is, I even did an envelope. Just stamped a couple leaves and an acorn. Let me show you the product I am using. Today I'm using Beautiful Autumn. It's a polymer stamp set. And it is from the holiday catalog of 2020. And this is my first time using it. I hope there is no glare here. It kind of looks like there is. I apologize. And then I have 3 punches. I am using the acorn punch and I am using the leaf punch. There is another leaf punch in this. I'm not using that. And this pack is Autumn Punch Pack. And that also is from the holiday catalog. And I am using all 3 of these inks from Stampin' Up. There is Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Old Olive, and Pumpkin Pie. And I am using some linen thread. And I'm also going to be using an Anna Griffin embossing folder called Acorn Scatter. I hope you can see that. This is the second time I've ever used this. I got it back in 2016. Thought I might as well start using some of my product. And then I am using Stampin' Up Crumb Cake cardstock. And then I've had this cardstock for such a long time. It's from Recollection. And I've had it for a very long time. They don't have the names of each color, but I am using this pumpkin. I'm using this ivory. And for the card base, I'm using this dark brown right there. So I went ahead and I took a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock and I cut that at 5.5 and I folded to score at 4 1/4. I hope you can see everything. Then I went ahead and I cut the ivory part at 5 1/4 by 4. And I am going to just go ahead and put adhesive on this and tack it down. I really enjoyed making this card. It's something different. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope if you have this stamp set or some similar stamp set and punches out there or dies, I hope it inspires you. I really do. Then I went ahead and the orange piece I cut at 5 3 3/4. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to tear the edges just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not at all. And I am going to put adhesive down. And I am going to, wow, this is just, well, it is short. Okay. And I'm going to put adhesive down and tape it. Or stick it down. I'm going to put a lot because I'm going to be stamping on here too. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me do this. Okay. So I have this like this. I know it doesn't seem like much. Like what? Oh. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I have this crumb cake. This is what I use my daubers for. And when I embossed the crumb cake, I had a card base that was 5 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. And what I did was I cut right in the middle of that score. And I kind of went and cut. Let me see if I can show you. I took my paper. I'm going to just use this as an example. I took my paper and I lined it from here to, let me see, yes. From this point to this point, and I cut. And that's how I came up with this. It's a little different. Wasn't what I was supposed to do or make that I had in my brain, but I did it. And so what I did was I took some crumb cake and I went ahead, and I hope you can see, and let me dab. I am supposed to have something here. And I have this little acorn right there that I did not do. So I just went ahead and took my this is the one I did. So I'm going to put that back, and I'm going to get out my old olive and my pumpkin pie. And this is the leaf I'm going to do right here. Let me just take my pumpkin pie out too. Okay, so I'm going to dab. And I've learned kind of, if I hold it where the leaf is down, I know you probably can't see. I hope you can. I went ahead. And there's this right here. And then I'm going to take my pumpkin pie and I'm going to just dab it. And this is what I did. This all the leaves are like with old olive, pumpkin pie. So I really enjoyed that. Let me close these back up. And I think I'm going to tape this down just like this. Okay, and I'm going to put a lot of tape on. I'm going to be generous because this is from an embossing folder and I just want to make sure it's going to hold. Okay, so I hope you can see me. I might need to stand up here a little bit. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. Okay. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I really like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my acorn and my leaf and I'm going to stamp. Believe it or not, I'm going to stamp on this. And I am going to use Early Espresso for the acorn and pumpkin pie for the leaf. So, I hope you can see. Maybe if I just put that there. Let me see if I can bring you down just a little bit more. There. Hope you can see better. So I'm going to take my acorn. Let me just stamp off. Okay, it's good. So I'm going to just put it like right there. Ooh. And I know that that's okay. That is okay. And then I'm going to take my leaf. Then I'm going to go again with my acorn. I think I tore too much off. And I'm just going to go ahead. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm just going to put an acorn right there. I know I didn't on the other, but this is how this kind of turned out so far. I know it doesn't look like much, but let me get that. And I am going to, I already have my leaves and my acorns and my sentiment right here already done, ready to go. So what I'm going to do is take my linen thread here. I know this is going to be, see if I can do this. I know I can. So I'm going to take my linen thread and I'm just going to go around like this. And I'm going to cut. And this is where I take it off. Sometimes I struggle with this, but I think I didn't get it the way I wanted it. So I have it like this. I'm going to take my little tweezers and hold it. Because believe it or not, I'm going to take this glue dot, whoops, That didn't even stay. And I'm gonna just put it right there. And take my other glue dot. This might not turn out the way I thought. And I'm gonna just, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take 3 dimensionals. And for this little leaf right there, I use 2 glue dots. And it says, hey there. And let's see. Let me redo that. How did I did it like this. So I'm going to do it like that. And I am going to put it with that. And I know that's kind of a little crunchy there, but I'm going to just wiggle my linen thread out. A little bit. I kind of like that. I hope you all can see this. I really like it. So I am going to go ahead and take my acorns that I already have dimensionals on, and I'm going to pop a few of them up along with my leaves. And you know, I don't know, I just like this card. It is different. I know I'm a little different, but if we were all the same, I think, you know, I hope you're enjoying this video. Maybe getting some inspiration, I hope. Maybe you have this stamp set. Maybe, you know, I give you a little inspiration. Okay, I'm going to put that like that. I don't know, it's something about this card I just like. I'm content with it. I'm happy with it, how it turned out, even though that's not what I pictured or I had in mind, but. And then I'm going to just do this. There. What do you think? I hope you like this. Now the inside of the card, I did this. So I am actually going to stamp, and hope it works out. I'm sure it will. I am sure it will. So let me go ahead, and the inside of the card is 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to just put it right there, so I hope you can see. And I am going to stand up, and I am going to stamp "Have a beautiful day" in pumpkin pie. And I do need cushion on this. So let's see. I hope you can see this. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Let me just stamp off to see. Okay, it's good. Oh, look and see what I did. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to put a leaf or something there. So this is what I'm going to do. I know it's not going to be the same. I'm going to stamp there. Oh, I did it again. Oh my gosh. Right there. You know what? It's going to be like some leaves are falling. That's okay. Then I'm going to take my early espresso with my acorn. And I'm going to put one right there. I'm a hot mess when it comes to stamping. I get ink everywhere. Okay. So let me do this. I've seen where I put a couple. You know, I'm just going to leave it because if I get any more, I hope you can see this. Have a beautiful day. So I won't mess up anything more. Let me close my ink pads because I'll tell you, I'm a mess sometimes. So let me go ahead. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to take adhesive, and I'm going to put on the back here. I hope you can see me. Let me know if I need to adjust my camera. Please, if you can't see, I'm still in the learning phase experience. So anything that can help me, I really greatly appreciate. So I'm going to put this down. Okay, like that. I'm afraid I have ink somewhere else. So I have this. That's the inside of my card where it says, hey you, or hey there. Then it says, have a beautiful day. That's something to brighten somebody's day up. So what I did was I didn't have any embellishments to match. So I went ahead and I have some embellishments here. They are basic pearl embellishments right here. Very, very old. I went ahead and used my dark crumb cake blend. And what I did was I just used like the pointy thing and just went like this over it. And then I went ahead and even took the dark, I mean, not the dark, but the other point and went over it. And I did them and I let them dry. I just let them sit for a while. And it's like, I really like them. This is where I've actually put them. I put the two smaller ones right there. You probably can't see. And then the other two right here. So that's what I am going to do. Might be a little different because each card is unique. So I'm going to just, let's see. I'm going to just put it down here. That's what I'm going to do. Like that. And then the little ones, I have two little ones. If I can get it up, I'm going to put one right there. Let me see if I can get the other one. Just doesn't want to cooperate with me. And I'm going to put it down here. Okay. So here's my card that I made today, and in the inside. And this is my first card I made. It's the same, but a little different. And I think anybody would love to have those. Anybody would. Oh, I even had a pearl stuck to me. Let me just bring you up. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this card and how I was making the video. And hopefully you have that stamp set out there or a different stamp set that could inspire you for some fall cards. And I thank everybody that watches my video. If you could please subscribe, that way it gives you notification of my next video, but also give me a thumbs up and just leave me a comment if I need to adjust my camera a little bit more to where you can see the card more. And I hope you stay tuned for my next card. Have a great week. Bye.